Batman is a superhero film series featuring the DC Comics character of the same name, who was created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Warner Brothers began producing the series towards the end of the 1980s, beginning with the 1989 film Batman, directed by Tim Burton and starring Michael Keaton. Burton and Keaton returned for the 1992 sequel Batman Returns, and in 1995, Joel Schumacher directed Batman Forever with Val Kilmer as Batman. Schumacher also directed the 1997 sequel Batman and Robin, which starred George Clooney. Batman and Robin was poorly received by both the critics and the fans, leading to the cancellation of the planned sequel Batman Triumphant. Main series Batman. Tim Burton took over as director of the first Batman film in 1986. Stephen Englehart and Julie Hickson wrote film treatments before Sam Hamm wrote the first screenplay. Numerous A-list actors were considered for the role of Batman before Michael Keaton was cast. Keaton was a controversial choice for the role since, by 1988, he had become typecast as a comedic actor and many observers doubted he could portray a serious role. Jack Nicholson accepted the role of the Joker under strict conditions that dictated a high salary, a portion of the box office profits and his shooting schedule. Nicholson's final salary is reported to be as high as $50 million. Principal photography took place at Pinewood Studios from October 1988 to January 1989. The budget escalated from $30 million to $48 million, while the 1988 Writers Guild of America strike forced Hamm to drop out. Rewrites were performed by Warren Scarron, Charles McEwen and Jonathan Gems. Batman received generally favorable reviews, broke numerous box office records, and won the Academy Award for Best Art Direction. The film grossed over $400 million, and left a legacy over the modern perception of the superhero film genre. Batman Returns. Burton originally did not want to direct a sequel because of his mixed emotions over the previous film. Sam Hamm's first script had Penguin and Catwoman searching for hidden treasure. Daniel Waters delivered a script that satisfied Burton, which convinced him to direct the film. Wesley Strick did an uncredited rewrite, deleting characterizations of Harvey Dent and Robin and rewriting the climax. Various A-list actresses lobbied hard for the role of Catwoman before Michelle Pfeiffer was cast, while Danny DeVito signed on to portray the Penguin. Filming started at Warner Brothers in Burbank, California in June 1991. Batman Returns was released with financial success, but Warner Brothers was disappointed with the film's box office run because it earned less than its predecessor. In addition, Batman Returns received a polarized reaction, particularly with a parental backlash which criticized the film for containing violence and sexual innuendos that were thought to be unsuitable for children. McDonald's shut down its Happy Meal tie-in for Batman Returns. Batman Forever. Although Batman Returns was a financial success, Warner Brothers felt the film should have made more money. The studio decided to change the direction of the Batman film series to be more mainstream. Joel Schumacher replaced Tim Burton as director, while Burton decided to stay on as producer. However, Michael Keaton did not like the new direction the film series was heading in, and was replaced by Val Kilmer as Batman. Chris O'Donnell was introduced as Robin, Jim Carrey starred as the Riddler, while Tommy Lee Jones starred as Two-Face. Filming started in September 1994, and Schumacher encountered problems communicating with Kilmer and Jones. Batman Forever was released on June 16, 1995 with financial success, earning over $350 million worldwide and 3 Academy Award nominations, but the film was met with mixed to negative reviews from critics. Batman and Robin. After the release of Batman Forever, Warner Brothers started development on Batman and Robin, commissioning it on fast track for an adamant June 1997 release. Val Kilmer did not return, because of scheduling conflicts with The Saint, and was replaced by George Clooney. Arnold Schwarzenegger starred as Mr. Freeze, while Uma Thurman starred as Poison Ivy and Alicia Silverstone starred as Batgirl. Chris O'Donnell reprised his role as Robin. Principal photography began in September 1996 and ended in January 1997, 2 weeks ahead of the shooting schedule. Batman and Robin was released on June 20, 1997, and was panned by critics and audiences. Observers criticized the film for its toyetic and campy approach, and for homosexual innuendos added by Schumacher. Still, the film was a financial success but remains to be the least commercially successful live-action Batman film ever. Batman and Robin received numerous nominations at the Razzie Awards and is ranked among the worst superhero films ever made. Recurring cast and characters, reception, box office performance, critical and public response, canceled sequels. Batman triumphant. During the filming of Batman and Robin, Warner Brothers was impressed with the dailies, prompting them to immediately hire Joel Schumacher to reprise his directing duties for a third film. Writer Akiva Goldsman, who worked on Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, turned down the chance to write the script. In late 1996, Warner Brothers and Schumacher hired Mark Protasevich to write the script for a fifth Batman film. A projected mid-1999 release date was announced. Titled Batman Triumphant, Protasevich's script had the Scarecrow as the main villain, and the Joker would return as a hallucination in Batman's mind caused by the Scarecrow's fear toxin. Harley Quinn would appear as a supporting character, written as the Joker's daughter trying to kill Batman to avenge her father's death. George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell and Alicia Silverstone were set to reprise the roles of Batman, Robin, and Batgirl. Batman, Dark Knight. The triumphant script was heavily rewritten by Lee Shapiro and Stephen Wise and made into a project titled Batman, Dark Knight. This script kept the Scarecrow, but replaced Harley Quinn with Man-Bat. Schumacher dropped out of the project, forcing Warner Brothers to find a replacement in Andrew Davis. Plans for a fifth film in the series were officially cancelled in late 2000. Batman Beyond. During the same time as Batman Triumphant, Warner was being approached with a proposal for a live-action Batman Beyond film. The script was written by the show's creators, Paul Dini and Alan Burnett. Boaz Yakin was chosen to direct, but insisted on an R-rated movie, which led to the project's cancellation. Robin. Chris O'Donnell revealed in a 2012 interview with Access Hollywood that a Robin spin-off was planned but was scrapped after Batman and Robin. Batman vs. Superman. Warner Brothers abandoned J.J. Abrams' script for Superman, Flyby, which had been greenlighted with MCG to direct. When MCG dropped out in favor of Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, Warner Brothers approached Wolfgang Peterson to direct Superman, Flyby. However, in August 2001, Andrew Kevin Walker pitched Warner Brothers an idea titled Batman vs. Superman, attaching Peterson as director. Superman, Flyby was put on hold, and Akiva Goldsman was hired to rewrite Walker's Batman vs. Superman. Goldsman's draft, dated June 21, 2002, had Bruce Wayne going through a mental breakdown after his 5-year retirement from crime fighting. Dick Grayson, Alfred Pennyworth and Commissioner Gordon are all dead, but Bruce finds some solace in his fiancée, Elizabeth Miller. Meanwhile, Clark Kent is struggling because of a recent divorce from Lois Lane. Clark and Bruce are close friends, and Clark is Bruce's best man. After the Joker kills Elizabeth on their honeymoon, Bruce swears revenge, while Clark tries to hold him back. Bruce blames Clark for her death, and the two go against one another. Ultimately, Lex Luthor is revealed to have masterminded the entire plot to get Batman and Superman to destroy each other. The two decide to team up and stop Luthor. Christian Bale, who would play the character in Christopher Nolan's Batman film trilogy, was simultaneously approached to portray Batman for Darren Aronofsky's Batman, Year One, while Josh Hartnett was offered the role of Superman. Filming was to start in early 2003, with plans for a 5 to 6 month shoot. The release date was set for the summer of 2004. However, Warner Brothers canceled development to focus on individual Superman and Batman projects after Abrams submitted another draft for Superman, Flyby. According to Peterson Brothers chief Alan Horn was so torn, because it's such a fascinating concept to do a Batman vs. Superman film. In the opening scene of I Am Legend, a billboard displays the Superman symbol within the Batman symbol in Times Square. It is meant as an in-joke by the film's writer, Akiva Goldsman, who also wrote the script for Batman vs. Superman.